in. Come on in. Y'all come on in. Pull up a seat. Take your shoes off. Let's go. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Melly Joe. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'm sitting here looking at this test, just making sure that I know what I'm doing, what you think I do. I think I do. I'm a self-taught kind of person. Lulu. MJD. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the one person who hit the like. You're the real MVP for the night. Thank you so much. All right, guys, this is what we're doing. And I know I said I always wait till we get 8 people, but we've waited a long time. It feels like, right? Today, little girl starts her 5th week. Yeah, her 5th week is today. She goes for 9 weeks. She's in her 2nd trimester. I think she's having all-day sickness, not just morning sickness. It's terrible. And we're going to use this. Hi, Genevieve. This is the first time I'm using this test. Now, on when Cheyenne was pregnant, I used a different pregnancy test, but I actually had to draw blood. This one you use blood too, but you use it like a lancet to test like blood sugar. Hi, Genevieve. You test it like to test blood sugar. It's a lancet, and you get it out of their cheek, and then I'll show you how it goes from there. But so for a dog, a lot of people have asked me, can you use a pee test like you would do for humans? Well, no, because while the pee test for human pregnancy, it collects, it shows if you have what your progesterone is. Now, dogs do have progesterone too, but what you test for in dogs is called relaxin. It's also a hormone, and it's only present in a dog that is growing or has placentas inside her. It's a hormone that only shows a placenta. So that's what you want to test for with dogs, and that's what this is looking at. It's looking at her relaxin, and that's why they tell you to wait anywhere from 27 to 30 days. I think this is day 28, I think. So that's why we have to wait so long, because we have to wait for the puppies to start developing their placenta. So this one has got 4 steps to it. So say you use the lancet and you open the inside of their lip and you prick it, and then it's got this little swab that you swab the blood, and you get the blood all over the swab. Then you put it in here for 1 minute. This is the solution that tests the blood for the relaxin. Swirl it around 5 times. You wait 1 minute, and then you snap it off. So just this, because the stick is pretty long, you snap it off and leave it in the solution for another minute. And then this cartridge right here, after 1 more minute, you drop 2 to 3 drops into the test hole, and then it just looks like a regular pregnancy test. It's always going to come up with 1 line. You want to make sure that line, that's the first line that should come up. It's a control line. It means it's working. Hi, John. It means it's working. And then you want the second line, because that's the test. Okay, and this says, and then it takes 10 to 15 minutes for the second line to appear if she's pregnant. This says that It's quick, easy, and safe home use, 96% accuracy, and at least at 28 days of pregnancy. It's only one kit, you guys. Each of these kits are like $57 plus tax, plus shipping and handling. So it's expensive to test your dog, so you want to do it right. So let's see what this has in it. And then the reason why I had to go high wrapper, the reason why I had to go a little bit early tonight, you guys, is because Beefcake is still awake. And he wanted to be up with little girl when she finds out if she's having puppies, of course. All right. So this is what the test is, and I'll open that in just a second. This is the vial. It's already got solution in it, you can see. This is what we're going to add the blood to on the swab, and then it's just a tiny, tiny bit in there. Okay, so there's that. We're supposed to put it in there so it stand straight up, and then this is what the lancet looks like. Let's see. So it's a safety lancet, you guys. You can only use it once. So they send you 2 of these, but you can only use it once. And I'm glad they made it like that, because I've seen on, I've watched some videos about this, and so many people mess up the first one. So you would think they would just poke them again with the same one, and that's just not sanitary. So they send you a second one in case you fuck up the first one, which a lot of people do. But anyways, we're just going to push this part down that lets off the safety, and then you push it again, and then the little lancet comes out of here and pokes the inside of her lip, and then we use this is the swab. And then you want to get this whole area right here, the cotton on it, completely saturated in blood. I've seen on some tests that people performed that they had a false negative because they didn't get enough blood. So you want to make sure that this cotton is completely saturated. All right, so let me get Beefcake, and then I won't be on camera when I do the blood part, because I just don't want to freak anybody out. Oh my God, or anybody snipping videos that, oh my God, Leanie's drawing blood on her dog. She's doing some, y'all, could you imagine the stories that we would hear? Leanie's doing some kind of bloodletting on her animals. Oh my God, it'd be terrible. Hold on. Coffee. Y'all got your coffee? All right, hold on. Come lie down. All right, so Beefcake is coming in here, and then we'll get started on this and find out if we're gonna have puppies. If Newt's gonna be a daddy and Anichka's gonna be a mommy. Are you gonna have babies? Are you two gonna have babies? Yeah, are we gonna have golden retrievers? Oh, we gonna have babies. Anichka, little girl, for those that are in here and don't know my dogs, don't mind my mess. There's little girl right there. That's who we're testing. She's an English cream golden retriever. She's gorgeous. Pretty sure she's pregnant. And that is Newt. He is a filled golden retriever. They've got more stuff to tear up and trash the floor with. And he would be the daddy. She paces all the time since she's been sick. Hi. Say hello, everybody. Say, I might be pregnant for the first time, and I have been nesting that chicken in my mouth. So she has a chicken and a ball, and she likes to do that because Newt can only carry one thing in his mouth. But Anichka can put two because she's got a big old mouth. She's a girl. See, I'm a girl. I got a big old mouth. Yeah. Yeah. But we call her little girl. Hi, Joyce. Oh, she's done with me. She's like, fuck off. You're fixing to get blood out of my mouth. Anyways, just waiting on Beefcake to come in here, and then we'll start this. Sorry about the vertical lives. Do you have the cigar ready? No, but I got a cigarette ready. I'm super excited. You guys can't stand it. Chicken in a ball. That chicken is the only thing, toy that they have. They've had that chicken for before little girl joined the family 2 years ago. Newt and Cheyenne had that chicken. It's the only toy that they don't tear up. And since she has been going through this morning, day, night sickness thing that she's going through where she's not wanting to eat or drink, she's been walking around with that chicken like it's her baby. And then Newt, just to be sickening, will pick it up and play with it because he knows that that's her number one thing right now. And I let it go on because when she's healthy, when she's feeling okay and she's not pregnant, they've got several balls, and there's 2 balls that they have that are Newt's absolute favorite. He loves them. They're lacrosse balls. And she always makes sure to get those because she knows, and she can put 2 of them in her mouth, so she gets the 2 that he likes, and she dares him to try to take them from her. It's so damn cute. Thank you guys so much for being here. We hit the like. There's 8 of them. There's 13 people watching. Come on now. I'm better than that. I know I'm better than... Y'all, give a like for Anichka, who's fixing to give us some puppies. All right, Beefcake is coming in. I'm going to go collect... Do we have it? Okay, so let me open this. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Melly Joe, we're going to have us some puppies. I believe it. I think I'm sharing this litter with my Aussie friends, especially Melly Joe. Babe, I can't find the opening. Just be careful not to touch the tip, but I can't find the opening to it. So just hold that. I'll BRB. I'm gonna go and draw some blood. All right, you gotta take the chicken out. Take out your chicken. Can I have your chicken? Aw, get your chicken in the bowl. Come on. All right, Newt, get down. All right, little girl, lay down, little girl. Oh my goodness, this is little girl. All right, Newt, come on. Come on, let's go play. Not you, little girl. We have no control over our dogs. Come here, little girl. Another minute I sit down, she's gonna... Oh my God. We have no control. We've lost control. Come here, little girl. Come here. Lay down. Let me see your belly. Let me see your hoo-ha. Let me see. Let me see your hoo-ha. Good girl. Good girl. Don't throw up. Hold on, little girl. All right, baby. I'm gonna get it all wet, all wet. Hold on, little girl. Oh, you gotta make sure it's all covered. All right. There we go. All done. Where's your chicken? Where's your chicken? Get that chicken. All right. We got the blood. So now we take this thing and you're gonna twirl it 5 times and see the liquid in there? Mm-hmm. Gonna twirl it 5 times in that thing. Just swirl it 5 times in there. Okay, just leave it, leave it. It's okay. All right, you're gonna wait 1 minute, and then we're gonna break it off. You can see so we're swirling it 5 times, then we break it off, wait another minute, and then we put 2 drops on the tester and wait 15 minutes. So just like the other relaxing, except for we don't have to draw blood. Hi everybody, thank you guys for being here. Nope, she's done. Does Beefcake think she's having puppies? Yes. Hi Lizzo. I'm sorry. All right, so here's what the test looks like, you guys. So this is the test, the sample screen, that hole right there. Okay, so let's pop it off. Hold on. Let's pop this off and then wait another minute. Put the lid back on. It's only for a minute, but we need to time the 15. Well, we'll be able to tell 10 to 15 minutes. It should blow up. All right, so we're going to put the blood sample in here. The T is going, so this is just like a regular female pregnancy test. It's going to cover the whole screen, the sample. When the line shows up at the T, that is for the test. That line will not come up first. The C line is going to come up first, which is the control. If this line doesn't come up, that means this test is faulty. That's going to piss me off. Because then they're going to have to replace it and it will take days to get here. And by then I'll just be a nutcase, nuttier than what I am now. Anyway, so we're going to see a line come up on the C first. And eventually, prayerfully, we're going to see a line come up on the test. Now they say it doesn't matter what kind of line, whether you see a dark one or a very faint one. There is placentas in her belly. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So you just take it out. Turn it upside down. The swab is still in there. We're going to put 2 drops into the control. 1, 2. I'm going to put a little bit more there. And that's it. Now we wait 15 minutes. What time is it? 12:04. I will leave it sit right there. We're going to leave it sit right there and we'll watch it together. It's going to be like watching paint dry, y'all. Damn, my little girl, you going to be a mommy. You going to be a mommy. Yeah. And that's it, you guys. It's really simple to test your dogs. They have them for cats as well. Because you may know your dog's pregnant. I mean, I feel like she's pregnant just the way that she's acting and not eating and just the sleeping she's doing. I sent video to Maggie and the Australians, those crazy Australians. And I mean, they see my dogs all the time and they agree with us that they think that she is pregnant. Just from seeing pictures of her. When I see her every day, I can't see how big she's getting. So, they say that she's gotten a lot bigger. The line may pop up quicker. I know it's torture, but hell, we've made it to 28. Is this 28 or 29 days? I think this is like late in the 28th day. So, anyways, I can't pick it up, and I'm not gonna pick it up, but I can already see. Let me get out of the way. Let me pull it this way. Can already see the control line pinking up a little bit. And it's only been, what, a minute and a half. So that's a good sign that the control line pinked up a little bit. But the control line definitely will get darker. But we've got a while, for a couple minutes still, to find out if that's a positive pregnancy test. Now I could take her in right now and pay to have her ultrasound done. And they won't necessarily be able to count puppies at this stage, but they can confirm a pregnancy. But y'all, that costs a lot of money. And I don't want to do that. And little girl does not at all like the vet. And it stresses her out. And the last thing that I need right now with the way that she's not eating is for her to be stressed out even more. So it's just easier on me. It's easier on her, especially to have this kind of test done rather than taking her into a vet's office to confirm pregnancy through ultrasound. On top of that, you take the chance of your puppies getting sick. There's all kind of shit wrong and stuff in the vet's office. And I don't want to take a pregnant dog in there if I don't have to. So even though the puppies are protected by their mother's stuff, you know, as long as they're nursing, they're protected for 2 or 3 weeks. I forget. Their immune systems are protected. I still just, y'all, when I take my puppies in there, because you have to take the puppies the first week. Actually, you're supposed to take them like the day after that, 2 days after, for checkups. I don't do that because I've had enough puppies where I know what to look for. But by 1 month, you're getting them puppy shots and you're taking them in. And y'all, I'm fanatic. I bring my own puppy blankets in there, and I bring my own anti-disinfectant, and I squirt down their tables again, them standing right there. I'm like, hold on, I'm not taking my puppies out of that basket. And I squirt down that table with my own disinfectant, and then I put my own puppy pads on there, and then I let them touch my puppies. And if they come in there and not wash their hands, I don't care if they washed them outside the room. They're going to wash their hands. Because they deal with sick puppies and cats and rodents and squirrels all day. I don't need my puppy getting it. Can you show us the test, please? Yes. Let me pull it this way. So the test line is already there, or the control line, should I say. So you see that pink line? It's showing that the test is definitely working. And we just need that T to pop up there. Let me see if I see any. I don't see any little sign at all. You know, I'm going to be all kind of shitty if this dog's not pregnant. I'd heard myself. But we still have, oh, it's only been 4 minutes. A lot could happen in 11 minutes. Let's go. Do you think she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Are you pregnant? Are you gonna have babies? You better have babies. Oh, and that wet food that you got her today, remember with Cheyenne how she didn't like the pate stuff? She wanted the chunks.
Yeah.
You bought the chunks this time? She doesn't like the chunks. So I had to sit there with a fork, one by one with her and feed her. So we'll get through that and then we'll get you some pate stuff, okay? All right, little girl? Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 11 likes. We're worth it. Well, let me not move this so you can see. Oh my God, this is like worse than watching paint dry, especially when you don't see a line yet. Y'all, I know she's pregnant. She's pregnant, or she's having a severe phantom pregnancy, and she should already be over it. It shouldn't go on for this long. But also her morning sickness shouldn't go on for this long either. Let me see what day we're on. I've got it on the calendar to test her today, so. Yeah, this is day 28. So that's the earliest that they say this test will work. I will be RB, y'all. I gotta smoke. I'm nervous. Wednesday, go get food. What? What? You don't have any food. Wednesday. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. For those that have just come in and run out, you guys missed me peeing on a stick for live. I literally went in the bathroom, pulled down my pants, and peed on a stick. So you'll have to watch the replay of it. Oh my God. You guys, it's almost been 10 minutes and I don't see a line. If I have to take her and get her ultrasound, I'm going to be all kind of shitty with this test. Then we won't use this test anymore. It says that if you don't see a line within 15 minutes, that take another test within a week. Okay. And I do have 2 tests, so I did buy 2 in case I screwed the first one up. I'm not dumb. But they say even if you see the faintest line, there is a placenta growing inside of her. So I don't know. I know, hurry up. Not yet, Lolly, we're waiting. See the first line right there? That's just the line for the control. Shows that the test is actually working, but I don't see even the faintest line in the test. Oh! I watched videos on this and I actually have not seen one that shows up that dark in the test line. People are actually using their camera phones to see the line, and it was a positive test. So, if there's no placentas growing, that means there's no puppies, because puppies make the placenta, and so you don't get a false positive on these at all. You will get a false negative, but you will not get a false positive, which is also what I liked about this. Actually, it's just like the other test I used. The other one, the only difference in the other one is you actually draw blood out of their vein. That's why this one's a little bit weird, because I mean, you've got saliva mixed with it. You've got, you're basically making a hole in their lips so you could get blood out of it. Waiting is so hard. Huh. Especially when I shouldn't be staring at this. I should not be staring at this. I shouldn't be doing it. What have we got, 4 minutes left? And I don't see even a faint, is it 4 minutes? Does anybody remember what time I started this? My God. Lunch lady. Hey girlfriend, you're home? Y'all, I should have taken a pill. I should have taken a pill. I don't know if I'm tricking myself into seeing there's a line there. I probably am. Y'all know the mind can do wondrous things. How's everybody doing? Lunch lady, how was your trip? Did you have a fantastic time down there in Savannah, Georgia? So I couldn't comment on your videos, but it's so weird seeing you walk around places that I've walked around before. Just like when you told me you need to come up here and see the Hatfields and McCoy places, and I've been all over them mountains already. Little did I know, my lunch lady was sitting right there in the middle of them mountains. Oh my God. No, I don't think I can wait another week to do a test. I'm gonna have to call her vet on Monday and get, I don't want to take her for an ultrasound. She's gonna be scared to death. And then I'm gonna have to go through all the weekend of worried about my little girl who's not eating or drinking. And just, that's the way she is all the time. She wants to play for a little bit, and then she gets wore out, and then she just lays there. Have mercy. I don't even see the faintest line. I'm going to cry. Best trip yet. Wow. That is cool. Did you eat some good food? Did you get you some grits, girl? Some good grits? What time did I start this? Was it 12:06? Which means we have 3 minutes left. Shit. Y'all, I'm going to be a fucking nervous wreck. I am. If I have to go all weekend worried about this dog. 12:04. I started it. Is that when I put this sample on there? Or when I actually had it in the solution? She would be 5 weeks today. And this is the earliest you're supposed to take the test, is the 28th day. Because she didn't actually start developing placentas until this week. In their 4th week, they start to develop placentas. So this is the earliest. Says the test is better to do around day 30. But y'all, I couldn't wait. It was 12:04. So we had to, okay. Well, y'all, it's been 15 minutes and I don't see even the faintest line. I don't want to pick it up yet. I'm just waiting just a few more minutes. Not that that's going to help any, but nope, I don't even see the faintest line in it. Y'all, I'm going to worry about my little girl. What am I supposed to do now? I'm going to worry like hell about her. Is she sick? Did she pick up something? She's got all of her shots. Everything was fine until I AI'd her. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. You can't comment on shorts because you're a mod. Well, I think that's bullshit. Take me off mod status so I could start commenting. Oh, you guys, I don't even see a faint, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't even see a faint line. What the hell am I supposed to do now? What if my little girl's really sick? Oh my God. Y'all, I'm shaking. Look at me. Oh my God. Beefcake! My God, oh my God. Hold on. No, because that C line, the control line is there, that means it's not a faulty test. Oh, wow. That's dumb. We need to figure that out through YouTube. I could see where the line is supposed to be. Can you see it in that, right above the T? It's like a white line right there. So I see where it would have turned pink at. Can you guys see what I'm talking about? When the light hits it, you can see right there. See where the white line is above the T? That's where the pink line should be. Fuck me. What am I supposed to do now, guys? What am I supposed to do? Shut up, Dustin. Suck my dick, you asshole. Wait a few days, I bet it's positive if she's acting that way. Yeah, she's completely a different dog than she was before I AI'd her. Son of a biscuit eater. Look at me. I'm like trying to use my brain to see one. There's clearly not one there. Stop it, Lainey. I do have another one, you guys. I do. But, oh God, it's so hard. We're testing to see if my dog is pregnant. And this is showing that either it's too early to test, hopefully it's just too early to test, or she's not pregnant, but she's acting pregnant. Oh, look at my dogs. Look at what she's doing with that ball. Can you guys... You see her chicken right there? Her chicken and her ball? Y'all, I'm shaking so bad. You got ball and a chicken, little girl. She's gonna come running. Oh, you got ball and a chicken, little girl? Yeah? You do? Yeah? Oh, little girl. You got ball and a chicken, and Newt doesn't have a ball or a chicken? And you got a ball and a chicken? You got a ball and a chicken, and Newt doesn't have a... Nothing. Nothing. Where's Newt's ball? Newt, where's your ball, buddy? Oh, you got ball and a chicken, little girl? Yeah? Little girl. Little girl. You pretty thing. Nope, it ain't there. Fuck it. Turn that off. Holy hell. She don't look preggo. Well, she's only 5 weeks and they don't show real... I mean, her nipples are big already, but they don't really show real weight gain in their stomach until around the 7th week. I'm so bummed. I wanted that to be good right now. I wanted to know right now. But you know what? That's the way that I am. It's completely the way that I am. But I do have another one. I bought two in case I fuck this one up. I didn't. I know what I'm doing. So I guess I'll test her again on the 1st because by the 1st, the relaxin should show up. It's just too early. She's definitely pregnant. God, I hope so. Because if not, there's something seriously wrong with her, guys. She's not eating or drinking. I mean, I'm having to put freaking evaporated milk in her water to get her drink. She's eating a peanut butter sandwich. Like, they haven't even eaten dinner yet because I knew I would be up late tonight. And they're used to being up late with me. So today she's had like a half a banana. I had to literally feed her with a fork to eat that wet food that she doesn't like. And then she had water with some evaporated milk in it. And then she had a sandwich and a peanut butter sandwich and a half. So I guess I'm going to try. I've got a whole pot of chicken and rice in there, and she usually loves chicken and rice. Nope, she won't touch it. She likes cat food. Oh, God, this is terrible. So I did boil some eggs earlier for her as well. So I'll probably give her a boiled egg and another peanut butter sandwich. I mean, it's all I can do. Hope everybody is doing good. Thank you guys so much for being here. What a joy kill, you guys. What a joy kill. Anyways, she wants pickles and ice cream. It was funny because right after I AI'd her, that's one thing she will not touch is bread and butter pickles. Beefcake loves bread and butter pickles, and she doesn't like them. And this dog usually eats everything and anything, but bread and butter pickles, we have found she will not eat them. So a week or two after I AI'd her, he was eating bread and butter pickles, and I want you to know she ate one. And then when he tried to give her another one, she wouldn't eat it, but it was funny. Can I mix a raw egg in her milk? I can try it. Yeah, because she's used to having at least 2 raw eggs a week. I just hand her the whole egg, and they'll lick on the egg. They're really gentle with them. And they'll lick on the egg for a little while, and then they just know to drop it on the floor, and it'll pop, and then they lick up all the egg and even eat the shell. The shell's really, really full of a lot of calcium. It's so good for them. But see, we have to be careful with the calcium right now because it's not, you're not supposed to overgive them calcium when they're pregnant because they use that for pushing. Like, it messes up their calcium, their own making of calcium. So you only give them calcium in between puppies. It's just the oddest thing. So I'm worried about giving her the evaporated milk, but damn, my dog's got to eat. Bread and butter. Oh, she would eat that. She would totally eat. But the peanut butter has got a lot of protein in it. Yeah, after each time a dog has puppies, you're supposed to give them a little bit of calcium. That's just what we do. Your husband loves them and you can't stand them. I can't sit there and just eat them out of the jar like he does, but like having them in not my potato salad, but I've tasted them in other people's potato salad. And it tastes pretty good. I just have to be in the mood for me. I just can't sit there and snack on bread and butter pickles. They're so gross. They're so gross like that. I love dill, though. I love dill pickles, especially with cream cheese. Oh, my God. That's another thing. Tomorrow when we go pick up more stuff for her to be able to eat, I'll get her some yogurt. But again, the calcium. It worries me giving her so much calcium. But, I mean, I got to get her to eat. So, this test is showing a negative. But, y'all, there's something seriously wrong with my dog. Or this test was done too early. But we've got another one, and I will test her again on the 1st. And if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll have to see a doctor, find out what's going on. Ah, mercy. Oh, I'm so upset. So upset. What now? All right. Well, that's what I came on here for, was to do this test with you guys. I want to thank you guys for being here. Everything's going to be okay one way or another. I just want my dog healthy. She's acting pregnant. Her teats are swelling. She's not running fever. I've checked. Believe me, I'm a freaking fanatic when it comes to my animals. And so I've checked her temperature every day just to make sure she's not running a fever. And she's not. She's just feeling crummy. Okay. There they are. And they say that a male dog can tell even when a human is pregnant. I believe that. And he has not roughhoused her or played really hard with her in a couple of weeks. So he's just been lazy too with her. And listen, Newt is extremely happy when little girl has an aversion to food or won't eat her food, because he's like, let me take care of that for you. So Newt is going to be a cow by the time this is over. Because he's eaten for him and his wife over there. And, we're barely getting any food down her. Well, I'm getting food down her, but it's just not the food that I think she should eat. Like giving your dog a peanut butter sandwich, I could see doing that for a snack. They get peanut butter as a snack. But, I don't know. I guess if she's not eating a whole can of food or her kibble, I just think she's not eating right. Oh, no. According to Lenny, please test another 30 minutes and check. My COVID one was negative, but looked a half hour later and it showed. Yeah, I will, but I just think that hopefully it was just too early. She's acting very, very pregnant, and so we'll see. And we just need to wait another couple of days, yeah. How often do they go into heat, Lolly says? Well, it depends on the dog. Cheyenne went into heat every 6 months on the exact day, to the day. I knew exactly when I was going to see blood. This little girl doesn't go into heat for about every 9 months. So it would be in the fall, early winter, before she even went into heat again. Right? No, fall. Yeah, it would be fall before she went into heat again. So, I just want to make sure that she's healthy. So now I get to just worry. Hamburger rice with an egg on top. Yeah. She's not wanting any rice. She usually loves rice. She loves chicken and rice. She likes rice mixed with her kibble, rice not mixed with her kibble. She won't touch it. So, we'll see. All right, guys, that's all I have for tonight. You guys take care of yourself. I'll probably be on it sometime this weekend at some point. But Y'all pray for my dog. Nothing's wrong with her other than a pregnancy. I'll keep you guys updated and posted. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you, mods, so much for coming in and keeping the chat clean and getting rid of the riffraff that's out there on them streets. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the likes, and I'll see you next time. Y'all be good or be good at it. Bye, guys.